Encounters with my co-host Sarah DeFelice. Welcome to the Karyn Reece Show.
We certainly hope you like our new format with more guests, readings, and great prizes.
Our first guest is Joshua P. Warren. You may have seen him on Discovery Channel, TLC, and A&E, or read one of his many dozen books that he's written. He's an expert in the paranormal, and we recently had a chance to talk with him through Skype from his home in Las Vegas.
For some reason, an uptick right now in ghostly phenomena, and I started a paranormal investigator online course. It's on my website, joshuapwarren.com. It's just my name.
Cool.
And if you take this course, I teach you some of the things that I've learned. Well, I had a fellow named Daniel Hurst who took my course, and he went out and he started doing paranormal investigations, and he just recently captured an amazing piece of footage. He went to a place where people were hearing these ghostly footsteps all the time, and nobody could understand where these footsteps were coming from. He set up a camera, and he actually captured video of footprints appearing, boom, boom,
Wow.
boom, on the floor. I mean, can you imagine that? Somebody's hearing ghostly footsteps. You put a camera up and you see the actual footprints here in real time. I mean, it gives me goosebumps.
Freaky. Yeah, that's totally freaky.
So there's a lot of strange phenomena that is being recorded now. We're so lucky that we have cameras all over the place. And so you can imagine I have some projects in mind for myself soon.
Well, you know, with the advent of all the newer technologies and 5G and what have you, I can only imagine that you'll be capitalizing on more and more, you know, crazy or paranormal things, because I know you're such an investigator, you're out there. I think you're
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little heads up real quick. I found a place.
Ooh.
I don't want. I can't tell you exactly where it is yet because I don't want somebody to tamper with it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let me put it this way. I found, it's in the United States. I found a hotel room that is so haunted that the maid will not go. They said they can't keep housekeeping hired. I've made arrangements to get this room for a week. I'm going to put cameras in a big circle all around this room with an instrument pack in the middle. And I'm going to try to capture this phenomenon from every single angle imaginable while we see what's happening in the environment. And if I get what I hope to get, then I'm going to take a lie detector test so that if anybody thinks that I'm hoaxing this, because that could be the only explanation when you have that kind of evidence. People, oh, this guy's got to be hoaxed. I'm going to take a lie detector test, and I want there to be no doubt whatsoever that what I'm capturing is real. I'm doing that within the next 30 days.
One quick question, because that's so spooky, Josh. Are you going to be in the room and, you know, hoping that, you know, you can help to attract the evil spirits that are in that place? And by the way, I got to tell you, psychically, I feel a lot of super creepiness with this.
Karyn, that's a very interesting point, because I have wondered if paranormal phenomena seems to be enhanced by the presence of a human. So I figure what I would do in the beginning is just sort of set everything up. I will have a camera where I can watch it remotely, but I want to interfere with it as little as possible. But if I don't get anything doing that, my second attempt will be to probably spend time there and see if it makes a difference to have a person interacting with the energy.
Right.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right.
Beyond cool.
I was wondering, what's the next big step in documenting paranormal phenomena?
Well, you know, I really believe that this is the avenue we need to take, because the first time I ever saw a ghost, I was in the attic of an old house. How fitting, right? It's such a cliche, you know. I'm in the attic.
That's creepy, where you can be locked in.
Yeah. And I'm with another investigator. I had 2 different meters. He had 2 different meters. The meters start going bonkers. One was electromagnetic, the other was electrostatic. And we look up, and simultaneously we see right between us this big misty form that's floating right there. I even had a camera around my neck. I forgot about it at first. And then I took a picture of this thing. We reached out and touched it. I touched it from one angle. He touched it from another angle. And then it disappeared. It was probably there for maybe less than a minute, but still, that's a long time. And after that, I was so frustrated because, you know, 2 people saw this thing from 2 different angles. We touched it. We got meter readings. I got a picture of it. But still, you tell people that, and it's just an interesting story. You can't put that in a bottle. So it seems to me that if you get realistic about the fact that you can't put a ghost in the old Ghostbusters trap, and suck it in,
Yeah.
release it in the museum,
Right.
the next best thing has got to be to capture something like this from every single angle, showing the objective reading in the environment. And then, like I say, have everybody involved take a lie detector test. If you can come up with a better way of proving that ghosts exist, I'd love to hear it. But I think that's what we have to do next.
Thanks to Joshua P. Warren for joining us from Las Vegas.
Up next, some amazing testimony.
Welcome back to the show.
We always love to hear from people who offer amazing testimony to what Karyn's readings meant to them.
Joining us is Sydney Hall, or as I like to say, Sid as in Sid Vicious.
When did you first connect with Karyn, and what happened?
When my friend Alexa first asked me to come to the show, and I said, sure, I'll try it out. I had never heard of it, and I was hoping to hear from my grandpa, who I always feel like is with me. And so when I came, you read Alexa, and she said, well, who's your friend Sid? And we had never met before. She's like, oh, she's sitting right here. And you told us how we were sisters in the past life, and neither of us have sisters, and we always called each other sisters.
Oh, funny.
And then my grandpa did come through, and you had asked if I made a change my wedding. And I said, no. He said, no, you did. He sees it. It's like sparkly. And then it came to me, I changed my wedding shoes.
Oh.
So he talked to, and they're all sparkly.
Oh, pretty. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Thanks.
We love sparkly
We
shoes.
do.
too.
Sparkles.
And he talked about being at my wedding and how there's going to be a bright light that shows up somewhere, but I don't know when. So we'll see next summer if that happens.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, you had a
Yeah.
sick relative too? Was that?
Yeah, so then I had asked you, one of the groomsmen got diagnosed with brain cancer.
I remember that.
And he's really sick, and you said that the treatment that he's using is not working, but we didn't know that at the time, that he will have something else that will work. And we just went to go see him 2 weeks ago and found out that he's trying a new thing that has an 80% chance of working.
Oh, well, that's great news.
Well,
Yeah.
we definitely will put him on our prayer list.
Thank you.
You can let him know that. I'm excited about your wedding, by the way.
Thanks, me too.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Can you
hope.
tell her anything about her wedding?
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun.
Is she going to
Drink
dance?
champagne.
Are we going to be invited?
You're going to be the beautiful bride that you already are.
Thank you.
And we love your boyfriend, too. He's a good
Thank
man. Your
you.
grandfather loves him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming on and just giving us a little bit of your take on what we do.
Absolutely.
Up next, Karyn will offer some readings.
Well, let's find out who's going to get an exciting reading. Let's see. We got a lot of interesting people. Let's go up to this young lady with the blonde hair. Yes. It's a really cute dress, by the way.
Thank you.
I saw questions coming up all around your career. Are you starting to question your job or your career?
My name is Amanda.
Yep. Yeah, because I'm seeing some questions coming up. You got some job changes too coming down the road.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually I start a new job on Monday.
I know, your Graham just told me that. Aren't you excited about that?
I'm very excited.
Congratulations
Thank
about
you.
that. Did you need reassurance? Because I think you're going to like fit really well with where you're going.
Thank you.
I keep hearing the name. Do you have a friend named Alex too, or an Alexis around you?
Alexis is my best friend.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, your Graham just told me that. You two have known each other multiple lifetimes.
Yes.
Yeah, do you refer to each other as like sisters? And
Yes.
yeah. It's kind of funny. Did you have some dental work recently, or did you go to the dentist?
I have.
Okay, that's what I thought Grandma said. Yeah, good for you. You got a great smile. Yeah. You know what? You have stalkers on the other side. That would be your family. Yeah. Did you ever think about that?
No.
You know, you'll think about that, especially when you go to bed tonight. Who's in my room tonight? Nothing like making you feel a little on edge, huh?
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Up. Let's go to trouble. Right, nope, right, yeah, yep, right behind, right, yeah.
My name's also Amanda.
You know, it's really funny. I was going to say, who's like the Ann or man around you? And I kept getting like the Tree of Life last night. I was actually getting your shirt as a preview.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I get those types of things around you too. I got a father connection, but your dad's still alive, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his dad coming in too, because he says dad's here. But before I go there real quickly, do you like to go bike riding?
Say again?
Do you like to go bicycling?
I do, I just haven't been able to because of my surgeries.
Yeah, but you've been wanting to go biking, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what your grandfather said. It's been like driving you nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't get a new bike yet, did you?
No.
Oh, you need a new bike, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you thinking about that?
I've been borrowing my boyfriend's bike when I was able to ride my bike.
Yeah, your grandfather says you'll be biking up in no time, not to worry about that. Your lifeline's long too.
Yes.
Yeah. Like you're here for a long time
Yeah.
paying taxes. Yeah. They're laughing about that. Were you just at a service or at a graveyard or something recently in the last month? Did you go by a graveyard a lot?
I try to stay away from because I feel the spiritual activity in my life. So
No. I see.
I've been talking about going to the graveyard
That's what
to my best friend.
Yeah, I think your best friend's trying to come in. That's what I'm hearing, because your grandfather said something about you go into a graveyard and they're hearing you speak about that on the other side. Your best friend's having a good time at your expense, you know that. Who's the Kathy? Is that somebody else you're connected to? Katie, Kaylee? Is that a friend of yours? Keep that around you, because your friend's saying tell her Katie or Kaylee or like a Kathy.
Probably, I'm just so nervous right now, I probably can't think about it.
Incidentally, your best friend's been hearing you, so you've been talking.
Kevin is my best friend. That's the only K I can think of right now.
Yep.
He's passed.
That's funny. You know why? Because I've been hearing the name Kev all day. You know what my brother's name is? Kevin.
Oh, really?
He's
And I
been
call
coming
him Kev. I'm the only one that calls him Kev.
I call my brother Kev. I kept hearing Kev. That's him behind me with your father, because I was going to say it's a male beast. That's funny. So your Kev, I thought your Kev was my Kev. Somebody was trying to get my attention to talk to my Kev, but it's your Kev.
I actually talked to his picture this morning and told him.
He told me that. So you were thinking about going to see him at the cemetery?
Yes.
Because that's what your grandfather said. He's doing really well. You know what's so funny? He comes to you a lot in your dreams, and he said not to worry about a thing. He says, Amanda, you get yourself worked up out of nothing. And he said when he transitioned, he said he was doing well. That is so funny. You know, this morning I kept hearing Kev connection, and again, I thought that was my brother, but it's actually your Kev. He's laughing at me about that. I don't know anybody.
I have really good intuition with him when he was here.
He said, you know, you shouldn't feel guilty about anything about his passing, which you seem to beat yourself up about. And he says, listen, he goes, Amanda, you're the best, friend I've ever had. You understand me the most. And he says, I'm okay. And he says, I really love you from the bottom of my heart. What's the rabbit connection? It's something that I should say out loud or something.
Say it again.
Is there like a bunny rabbit connection or Playboy bunny or something?
No, but I really loved him and he just didn't know it.
No, he does know it. He says, I always knew it from the bottom of my heart. What's the rabbit connection he's talking about? Or bunny?
Sure.
Do you have like a bunny rabbit around you?
I did, but I don't have him anymore. My daughter let him out and he ran away, so.
He's got your bunny. That's what he's trying to tell me. Kev has a bunny.
Okay.
I didn't know what he meant by that. He goes, it's sort of a questionable thing, but it makes kind of sense with that. Kev's doing really well, and he says, I'm excited about you getting back into biking. By the way, he says, we got the best bikes over here. Your grandfather's a lot of fun, too.
He really was.
Do you live near a school?
I do go to school
Oh,
for
you go to school.
forensics, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's where he started talking about some kind of a school connection. Oh,
I
you're going to
have
have
6.5 years in criminal justice.
You shouldn't have said that, because you're going to have a blast. You're going to do really, really well. He said not to worry about a thing, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. I just heard a Greg connection. Greg. Do you work with a Craig or a Greg?
I know a Greg, yes.
Do you work with him or talk to him a lot?
I talk to him. I just recently started talking to him again yesterday.
Oh, that's what Kev's saying. Okay, because he said something about talking, and I wasn't sure about work because he's talking really fast. Kev was listening to your conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he's not a bad guy, but he's not me, so get rid of him. And he laughed.
Yes, he's not the greatest person.
Oh, good. Now that we
I'm
said
just
it-
a nice person. So.
Let's hope he doesn't see this on TV, right? Kev's laughing. So just so you know, so he's around you. He listens to what you say and do. He says you look beautiful, and he said, I want you to be happy, and he said, I'll see you tonight in your dreams. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
I love him too.
And then he says if you decide to visit his place of rest, he says, have a beer for me. So God bless
Not
you.
shocked. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. Oh, we got to go to you. Yeah, wee. I think Mama wants to talk to you today. Are you excited?
Yes.
Do you like roses?
Yes.
Yeah, you love them a lot, don't you?
Yes.
Those are one of your favorite flowers?
Yes, and it was hers too.
That's what your mother just told me that. She says, I've got the most beautiful rose to give you tonight, so in your sleep state, you'll see your mom. Is there a Jenny or a Jean connection?
Jenny's my daughter.
Oh, okay, that's what she was saying. I couldn't hear. I love Jenny. You love Jenny. Jenny's a good egg.
Jenny is.
Jenny's been your daughter in every lifetime.
Has she?
Yeah, and she's a good egg, too. Sometimes it looks like she's a little tired. Has Jenny been feeling tired? Because Ma says she's been feeling tired.
She's a very active mother.
That's what your mother, and she's laughing too. So tell your daughter, Grandma sees you being very, very busy. She says, hey, Jenny, oh. And your father, they get a kick out of what your daughter's up to. But she says, oh, she's so tired. She needs to get more sleep. But I guess, you know, with where she's at. You must think of your parents a lot, don't you?
Yes.
You know, one thing you're going to find too at some point when you're watching TV and out of the blue you think of your mom, or you might smell like a little bit of a rose for just a quick second, that's going to be your mom letting you know that she's with you all the time. You're good in the kitchen too, aren't you? You're a good baker and cook, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you bake a lot?
Like it. I used to.
That's what your mother
cook
said.
more.
Yeah,
more
but you're a really good baker though.
Yes.
That's like a real art, you know that?
It's fun.
Yeah, no, for you it is. I buy bake, I buy or food that's good to go. By the way, do you like to travel? Because I saw you going around, you know, but they're like road trips. I get a lot of road trips coming up around you as well.
Yes. We have done a lot in like the last couple of years. We've traveled more than we ever have. So.
You're going to Italy again. You want to go to Italy?
Yes. She's going to plan it. We're going to go.
You're going to have a blast when you go there. You know that?
That's wonderful.
Oh, and it's a safe up, over, and down. But then I'm also doing road trips all around here. Corning. I'm going to, you know, Pennsylvania, all sorts of things like that. So just an FYI on that. You got a good full life ahead of you. But you got to tell Jenny, Grandma says you got to get more sleep. She worries about that. You know, she's still your mother and grandmother just because she's out of the physical. By the way, your mother looks fantastic.
Oh, good.
Do you have, or did your mom have like a little picture of a religious person like Mother Mary or somebody in her room? Or do you have that? Or is it like a glass thing or something like that? Or did she have it? Who's got that?
She's got it in her room.
You have, what is it that Graham's talking about?
It's a picture statue thing.
Okay, was it Grandma's or, because Grandma loves that, whatever this.
Yeah.
Was that Grandma's, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she loves that. She says it's got a lot of blessings to it. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because it's all about the intention. Yeah, and that means she visits you in your room to give you a kiss goodnight too. So you better behave yourself. Anyways, but God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hi, darling. Have you been behaving yourself?
No.
No, your mother said you haven't been. Is there somebody named Ernie or Bernie? Was this a relative? Vern, something
Not that I
Ern?
know of.
Is it somebody in the living? Like a Vern or Bern? Oh, I'm with you with that. Okay, wait a minute. I'm back with you. I'm getting two people. I got your mom, and then I heard is it Bernie?
Yes.
Who's Bernie?
My sister's husband, and he recently diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, that's because your mother started interrupting, but I got your mom coming. Girls, stop fighting over the girls. Okay, well, I'll be back with you in a second, Kay. Your mother's keeping a careful eye on Bernie, just so you know.
Wonderful.
It looks like he's got some good treatment. So tell Bernie he's got more work to do. So tell your sister that. I know your sister's been very upset about this for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. But, you know, Bernie's a fighter. You know?
He is.
And he's a good man, your mother said. So just pass that on to your brother-in-law. You know, your mother's like interrupting me. She's really naughty today, just so you know.
She's got a strong personality.
No, really? For a little girl, she does have a strong one. So,
Yeah.
But I think you just need to know that. Okay, back to you, Kay, because I know that you've been having a lot of fun. By the way, were you thinking about going to the casino?
Yep.
Like today or this weekend? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. The Niagara or the Buffalo? You should
Either
do-
one, doesn't matter.
Ma says go to the Niagara. They got better restaurants over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they do have good restaurants over there.
Yeah.
So when you get there, you know what? It looks like if you ask the other side for assistance, listen to whatever you get intuition. Now, how are you going to recognize it? If you're thinking of like a red shoe and suddenly you see a cha-ching with a red shoe, you want to play that.
Okay.
You'll think it's your thoughts, but your mom said she'll try to help you, and she's all excited about that. But she said, I can't pay for anything, but I'll help you.
Okay.
So God bless you on that. You're all talking again. But anyways, next, great prizes. Welcome back to the show. We have lots of great giveaways and gifts to give you. A member of our studio audience will receive a $25 gift certificate to Elaine's Flower Shop with 3 locations in Western New York. Go to elainesflowershop.biz for all of your flowers.
One lucky winner will receive a $20 gift certificate to the Tavern at Windsor Park. Enjoy English pub grub and American fare at 8444 Transit Road in Williamsville. Check out their menu at tavernatwindsorpark.com.
And of course,
a perfect place to bring your loved one is Salvatore's Italian Gardens, the Delavan Hotel and Spa or Garden Place Hotel. One lucky winner will receive a $50 certificate courtesy of Joe Salvatore at Salvatore's Hospitality. Hope it's me.
And now for the live drawing, who will win a one-on-one with me for a private reading at my office? And we're going to have our Civicious do it again.
Okay, Sid.
640519.
Bingo!
Yay! That's exciting.
I guess that statue brought you some good luck today. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's kind of cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, and remember, the love you give is the equivalent of the love you get back. You know, it's so funny though, because before I came on set, it's so weird. All day I kept hearing a Kev connection. And again, my brother Kev, I always call him Kev. Clearly, your friend Kevin was trying to come to you. And it was funny how your grandfather was saying, and she wanted to go biking. And I kept hearing Kev say, yep, biking. And then they were talking about, you know, visiting the cemetery. I think you were going to say something?
I was just going to ask you what you thought of your reading today.
I'm pretty impressed.
That's a good answer. We'd beat you if you'd said Heather.
I'm really impressed.
Yeah,
not that I never believed. It's just, you know, I've always wanted a one-on-one type thing, and I'm pretty impressed with it. I swore up and down I was going to go see him that Friday, and I never made it, and he passed that.
But you know what? It's funny. You weren't meant to see him that Friday. You know, sometimes things come for whatever reason, probably because he wasn't in the best of where he wanted.
Right.
So he wanted you to remember him the way that you knew him best.
Right.
You know, which is
That
a good
makes
thing.
sense.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Do you like
more than you know.
to decorate for Christmas too?
I decorate everything.
You're big into the
I'm a
holiday.
yeah, I love Christmas, and Halloween are my favorites, and
like ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yeah.
New Year's.
Yes.
Yes.
And whatever other holiday.
And my
we-
birthday.
But I decorate my house. Everything's country primitive, and like it looks like a country primitive store, but not cluttered.
Yeah, because Kev says you love to decorate a lot for the holidays.
love.
And he mentioned Christmas, then he said Halloween. Yeah. So keep up the decorating, but he's doing really well. He'll see in your dreams.
I'm
but
glad.
honestly, you shouldn't feel bad that you weren't there. You weren't meant to see him, Amanda.
Yes.
You
Okay.
got good
I
things coming your
appreciate
way. Wait, one other quick question. Do you have a fetish for boots?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
She hit the nail on the head,
All
right?
of them. Cowboy boots,
Kev
regular
says you have a
boots.
lot of, but you have a fetish for boots, don't you?
Yeah, he always loved my cowboy boots.
That's what he just
always
said. He mentioned your
about my
cowboy boots.
boots.
Oh, how funny.
Tell her I still love her
Yeah.
boots. And he said cowboy
I
boots.
just got these.
Oh, those? I didn't even look at
Oh,
those.
those are nice.
Oh, that's funny. He loves
They're
those
beautiful.
boots.
Yes,
Well, you
yes,
can
they're
kill
my
s-
favorite.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
they're cool. Oh my goodness, look at
Sorry.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
can
those
kill
are
somebody with those points.
fabulous.
Wow.
Yeah, he always said about my cowboy boots. He always said about how I was dressed. He was always.
Yeah, he's behind me. He goes, tell her I love her boots. She's got a fetish for boots. It's funny. So see, you're still looking good, girl, according to Kev. Anyways, God bless you.
Okay, thank you.
You are so
Thanks.
welcome. And he's driving home.